Hi! Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat, and this is part 2 of designing girls as aesthetics. If you haven't seen the first one, make sure you click right there and watch that one first. What's that? Kat, your hair looks the same as it did in the last video? I don't know what you're talking about. So if you saw the first video, you know the drill. We're taking aesthetics that are popular online and we're designing them as pretty girls, cause who doesn't love some pretty girls? So I'm gonna hand you over to the voiceover to explain the aesthetics I chose and the design process. I went through every single character, and I'll be waiting here for you patiently for when you come back. Hello, it's voiceover Kat. I'm back sitting on my bedroom floor facing my closet in an attempt to make my microphone sound a little more decent than it does normally. We are starting off with an aesthetic that is near and dear to my heart, the Art Hoe aesthetic. According to Aesthetics Wiki, the Art Hoe aesthetic is an aesthetic based around a love for art, a connection to nature, painting, and flowers. So listen, there's no secret here. I am an artist. My favorite color is yellow. I own a ukulele. This aesthetic is literally me. Fun fact about the Art Hoe aesthetic, it was originally created by people of color, specifically black people, on Tumblr. The person credited with the naming and branding of the Art Hoe aesthetic was the URL sensitive black person on Tumblr. Since then it's been pretty whitewashed, but I think any true Art Hoe should be and is accepting and inclusive to all. Let's talk about what I picture for this character. So when I think of the Art Hoe aesthetic, obviously I think of the color yellow, I think of nature, music, art, someone really just soft and warm. I feel like the Art Hoe friend of the group is either the mom friend or like the chaotic wild card, and there's no in between, and you can quote me on that. But for this character, I pictured her as a mom friend, just super sweet and caring, loves nature, loves music, loves art. And right from the start, designing her pose, I wanted to make sure she had lots of curves and round edges to kind of convey that round, kind, nice, sweet, bubbly personality in character design. I made a video about character design and how I use shape language to help push a character's personality through the design, so if you're interested in that, I'll put that in the iCards right now. But that's why I wanted to design her with lots of round edges and big curly hair. To style this character, I put her in a nice yellow sweater and light wash mom jeans with embroidered daisies on the back pocket, which I like to imagine she did herself, as well as some yellow Converse. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. Mom jeans and yellow sweater combo is unmatched. In the part 1 of the Aesthetic Girls video, I said to comment name suggestions, but not too many people did. So I took to Instagram for some naming suggestions for some of them. And already I have a name suggestion for this girl as Patricia, or Pat for short. Do you agree with that name? Do you have a better name? Please let me know in the comments down below. We can duke it out. Before I go on to the next 2 aesthetics I have for this video, I also wanna do the official names for the 3 girls I did in my last video. The skater girl got lots of name suggestions, but 2 people, my friends Sia and Emily, both commented Jenny. So I think this girl is a Jenny. The only Jenny I know is my aunt, but I can picture her being a cool Jenny. For the grunge girl aesthetic, again pulling from Instagram comments, my sister commented Val, which I think fits her perfectly. So the grunge girl is hereby a Val. And last but certainly not least, for dark academia, let's go through the Instagram comments. And my favorite one from these comments is Mira. So this dark academia girl's name is Mira. If you aren't satisfied with the names that the people of Instagram have chosen, feel free to leave your own suggestions or become one of those Instagram people and let your voice be heard next time I take it to the Instagram comments. Next aesthetic up is the Softgirl aesthetic, popularized recently by TikTok teens. It's basically pulling styles from the early 2000s and even some 90s, combined with some Y2K sometimes, which is essentially just early 2000s style. I don't know. They're all kind of under a big umbrella. This character is definitely a diva. She was definitely one of those girls in elementary school who didn't fall into the trap of wanting to be not like all the rest of the girls and just embraced the fact that she likes being like the rest of the girls, and probably had way more fun than the rest of us pretending that they hated the color pink for no other reason other than boys thought it was dumb. Although she's kind of dressed up like a Regina George level Disney Channel original movie villain, none of my aesthetic girls are mean girls, okay? They all support and love each other. She's the girl in the bathroom at a party that would let you use her vanilla scented body spray. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So of course I had to have her strutting with her Air Force Ones, which is more of a modern twist, the mini purse, which is very 2000s, the double clips, which is very TikTok soft girl. This is the only design out of all 6 of them that I actually did a little thumbnail to block out the colors before I even started putting anything together, and that's because I knew I wanted her to just have a pink outfit, and I needed to balance that with different shades of pink as well as some white or like baby pink. It's not a true white, but it kind of looks like it. I had to have a good balance because if not, with the pink background and the pink clothes, there wouldn't be any contrast and it wouldn't look good. So I planned out all the colors, made sure there was a balance between the pinks and the whites, and the clothes offset from the background enough. And the darker brown, warm toned skin worked to tone down all of the pink versus I feel like if I gave her a fair skin tone in this composition, it would have just been oof. Let's just have a quick chat while the speed paint is chugging along at 3000% speed. I don't want to negative Nancy my own videos, but obviously I am looking to upgrade to a camera that's not on my phone and a microphone setup that won't have so many gross mouth noises in the voiceover. I'm really sorry about that. So I'm going to be investing in a camera and a microphone soon, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be my first big purchase that I'll make after I officially launch my Etsy shop, which, speaking of, I have placed my order as of yesterday for all of these girls in the part 1 video and this video as 5x7 postcard prints, which I'll be selling separately or as a pack altogether. Also, along with the stickers, which you might have seen from my July Plan With Me video. And some other surprises that I don't want to tell you just yet, but I'm very excited for. I'm aiming to open shop early August, so if you want to see updates and sneak peeks as I'm getting everything together, as well as tons of art you won't see here, again, Instagram is Caternity, link in bio. I'm sorry, I'm plugging so much. I can't help it though, I've been getting so much love on YouTube and it's making my Instagram feel neglected. That being said though, to all my aunts that comment on literally every single one of my posts, I love you all dearly. And that is this soft girl aesthetic inspired girl all complete. I haven't actually posted this one on Instagram yet, so you, the YouTube people, have free reign to name her whatever you please. And finally, last but certainly not least, the aesthetic that is taking the internet by storm and has been for many months, Cottagecore. Cottagecore, also known under the name Farmcore or Countrycore, I've also heard Fairycore and Goblincore, all kind of under the same umbrella. is an aesthetic inspired by a romanticized interpretation of Western agricultural life. So this is the last design I did for these set. For some reason, I decided it would be a good idea to deviate from the existing composition I had going for all the 5 previous and gave her a goose. And you know what? Does it look out of place in the set? A little bit, but is it a cute goose? Yes. So do I regret my decision to give her a goose? No. I decided the dominant color for this one would be a more warm orangey color versus the yellow, the classic sunshine yellow for the Art Hoe. But very similarly, this aesthetic is centered around a caring nature and nature itself. So I needed to have a very warm, inviting feel to the whole piece. And in the end, I'm really happy with how the orange played with the green I chose for her overall shorts. Did I say shorts? I meant sweater. Sorry. So let me talk about this outfit. Of course, the bandana, so cute. I love that trend. I hope it never goes away. I was playing around with like really long curly hair, but decided to cut it short. Almost looks like my Animal Crossing character now, and I'm not complaining. Also, a quick note, this whole speed paint has her with ginger hair, but then I thought it was too similar to the skater girl, and I thought it was too much orange, so you'll see at the very end I decided to change her to a dark brown brunette, kind of like me. And I'm really happy I did this series. Not only have I improved, I think, in my character drawing just from practice, I've also streamlined my digital drawing style in quotation, because I can make a whole video on style and how it evolves and changes and how I think we put too much stock in it entirely, but also it's kind of important. I don't know, a topic for another day. I think what I'm trying to say is now I feel much more in control of making my character drawings look how I want them to. So that concludes part 2 of designing aesthetics as girls. Will there be more in the future? Who knows? No plans as so far, but life could surprise me. If you like this video, you got something out of it, please leave a like, it helps me a lot. And if you want to see videos on art stuff, business, and some nerdy stuff, make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment down below for video ideas you want to see from me, or if you just want to say hi. And then be sure to check out the description box down below for causes that I'm passionate about that I want to help support, as well as a link to my Instagram. And if you want to see more videos from me, click one of them. They're over here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Bye! I love you so much.